This is for Xbox Series X and S, PC, and PS5 only. Xbox One, PS4, you're left behind in the dust. FIFA Ultimate Team made the following changes. Added a win-loss counter in the FUT Champions Hub that tracks performance for the current playoffs and finals competitions. Updated some UI elements in the FUT store and added labels for most popular and best value FIFA point bundles. Addressed the following issues. Controller and camera settings could incorrectly reset to default after staying in the menus for an extended period of time. You gotta go back on the pitch. Some FUT moments challenges were not tracking correctly. Walking animations did not always play as intended when opening packs. Give this video a thumbs down and I'll backhand you in the kneecap, and your walking animation is going to be a little less than desirable. The squad builder could sometimes place player items in unintended positions. I'm not going to touch that one. Out of position concept player items did not display chemistry information. Addressed stability issues that could occur in FUT moments and in objectives. Public co-op squads did not always display correct chemistry information. This was a visual issue only. Gameplay made the following changes. Reduced accuracy of outside of the foot shots by up to 30%. Players with the outside the foot shot trait are also impacted by this change, but only up to 10%. Improved target selection logic for semi-assisted through passes. Semi-assisted through passes are now less likely to be underpowered and less likely to go to the defender's feet. Increased consistency of the ball roll skill move in the first-time situations. Decreased input sensitivity when requesting a knock-on. Addressed the following issues. Players could skip power shot animations by quickly requesting a power shot during other shooting animations. When using goalkeeper movement, keepers could have been repositioned too quickly during corners. In some cases, players could incorrectly slow down when attempting to dribble with the ball. When playing as a goalkeeper, auto-positioning did not return the keeper to the appropriate location. If it was requested after requesting to pick up the ball or manually rushing forward. Players could turn with an unintended amount of speed when using the directional nutmeg skill move. After making a tackle, the ball could sometimes be knocked away further than intended. When attempting to shield at a high speed, a player could run over the ball when attempting to dribble with it. During penalty kicks, a goalkeeper could sometimes start a potential save animation towards one direction, then switch to a different direction unprompted. In some situation, goalkeepers under pressure attempted and failed to catch the ball inside of the box instead of punching it when it would be more appropriate, because, soccer and punching go hand in hand like boxing. Some jostling animations did not play correctly. Improved assistant referee decisions making when determining potential offside situations following a physical challenge. Give this video a thumbs down, I'll backhand you upside the head, you'll be physically challenged. Some goalkeeper animations did not play correctly when attempting to dive at a ball carrier's feet. In some situations when playing as a goalkeeper, the keeper did not attempt to make a save when they should have. Adjusted some incorrect contextual actions when using the one-button controller setting presets. In some rare situations, a player could incorrectly fail to control the ball when receiving a pass. Or in some cases, a player's legs did not animate correctly when jumping. We all know why that happened. We don't need to go there. This was apparently only a visual issue only. Sorry, officer. Don't charge me. It's just a visual issue. When turning with the ball carrier's legs did not always animate correctly. Again, visual issue. Improved referee logic when determining red card calls and breakaway situations. In rare scenarios, a requested shot could result in a tackle instead because they thought it was football. Like NFL football, not soccer foot. Anyways, when requesting a power shot, in some situations where the ball could be volleyed, the power shot would not be performed. In situations where the ball carrier was running with the ball ahead of them, when requesting a tackle, the defender could try to take control of the ball with a dribble instead of a tackle. Improved referee logic when determining foul calls following risky challenges. Some slight tackle animations did not display correctly. This was visually a problem only. Improved referee logic when determining advantage versus penalty kick calls. In rare instances, the match could not continue after the ball went out of play because they ran out of balls. You know what I'm saying? The drag-to-drag skill move did not always animate correctly. This was a visual issue only. Improved referee logic when determining offside decisions if an offside player made contact with the ball as it went into the goal. Increased the effectiveness of through passes made by CPU AI players, and when a player was running backwards, they could sometimes animate incorrectly. This was again a visual issue only and did not impact player speeds or positioning. The goalkeeper could sometimes incorrectly fail to catch the ball when appropriate. It's usually not appropriate. Anyways, a penalty kick was not always given in playable highlights when the ball carrier was fouled inside of the box. FIFA World Cup. The FIFA World Cup 2022 quarterfinals knockout stage bracket was incorrectly generated. This issue has been listed on the EASF tracker. In some cases, players were unable to play online. An incorrect kit could display when choosing a kit for Brazil. My goodness, these are quite the extensive patch notes. Career mode addressed the following issue. Youth player potential could sometimes decrease regardless of their performance. That's because over time they're becoming old, decrepit little bastards. Center backs were not appearing in the Youth Scout report. Sometimes two models of the same player could welcome new signings to the club. Player sharpness did not display correctly in team management during matches. This was a visual issue only. The squad hub did not always correctly display a player's availability. Following a red card as well as following some transfers, the financial tip could have incorrectly listed that a sum of 0 could have been saved. In player career, the player growth hub did not always display attribute increases from activities. This was a visual issue only. Objectives did not display in player career when two input devices were enabled. For some transfers, the letter grade shown on screen was unintentionally negative. Addressed a stability issue that could occur in training. Pro clubs, Volta Football made the following changes. Added the Take Me There shortcut in both Pro Clubs and Volta Football to allow for quick swapping between the two. Addressed the following issues. In a rare case, the Pro Club skill tree did not display the correct attribute increases. This was a visual issue only. When viewing a max level virtual pro from Pro Club's leaderboards, their level could be incorrectly listed as 101. Reduced ball velocity following a power shot in Volta Football. Some Volta arcade instructions did not display correctly. PC only. Pro Club's leaderboards did not always update correctly when scrolling quickly. The post-match screens did not always display the correct amount of goals scored by the player avatar. Signature abilities description did not list any advantages of the take flight ability. Sometimes players had to advance twice from post-match screens in Pro Clubs. Could have been from the backhand to the kneecap from earlier. The avatar's kit did not update after their name was edited in Volta Football. Sometimes your avatar's match rating incorrectly displayed a different number between the in-game match rating and the post-match screens. Players could sometimes appear stuck in a place after a Volta Battles match. Addressed a stability issue that could occur in Volta Arcade. General audio and visual made the following change. Updated some kits, celebrations, updated some balls, some boots, pre-match sequences, commentary lines, head accessories, UI elements, stadiums, broadcast packages, negotiation scenes, and button callouts. Addressed the following issues. Sweet bejesus. PC only addressed instances of EA anti-cheat errors 5 and 740. This issue was most commonly... no one cares when it happened. As well as addressed an instance of FIFA 23 closing quickly after launch or controllers connecting via Bluetooth could unintentionally scroll through the menus without any player input. A lot of issues on PC with sports games, I find. The FIFA trainer did not function correctly when using a keyboard and mouse. Who the fuck uses a keyboard and mouse to play soccer? PS5 only. Reduced the default volume on DualSense wireless controllers. Removed some placeholder images found in tournaments. The points counter would not always display when in control of the zone and King of the Hill. Updated instances of typos and placeholder text. EA Social was not accessible from the FUT Champions Playoffs preview screen. In some cases, changes to the difficulty level did not save. For Volta Football, kickoff matches addressed some instances of button conflicts and menus, addressed instances of various stability issues. That's it. Well, Christ, that was long enough. Anyways, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and stuff. You didn't like it, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll bend it in half and twist it as always. And if you want to subscribe, naturally, that would be greatly appreciated. But if not, I don't blame you. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.